Hey guys, Kwirkee here, and welcome to Don't Open Your Eyes. This is a horror novel-ish kind of game, and I absolutely love visual novels, and it being horror makes it 100 times better for me. I know a lot of people have already played the game, and I'm kind of late to it, but nonetheless, here we are, so let's just dive right on into it. I'm super excited. I love these games. It's getting late. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I leave aside the book I'd been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I'd know since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. What? It's so quiet. In my room, there is a bed. In my room, there is a wardrobe. In my room, there's pictures framed on the wall. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. What is that? What? What's that sound? Are those footsteps? Oh my gosh. Go away. No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. But it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. They are gone. Right, there's no way someone could be here. Hey.
Open your eyes.
Oh, no thank you. I don't open my eyes.
Open your eyes. Look at me.
No thanks. I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners?
I don't have any.
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
Depends on the stranger.
Is that how it is?
Sometimes. I can feel someone breathing over my ear. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you.
I mean, you don't really have to do that. We're not really friends.
I have never seen myself before.
Dude, they have awesome mirrors at Walmart, Sam's Club, Target.
I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't
looks are so not important in life, so you're fine.
But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget, like a faded dream.
Really?
I know you're not asleep.
Oh, I am, though. This is like my mind taking over right now, so I'm asleep.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours.
How do you know that they're tiny?
They look so fragile. Like I could almost grab them.
I'd prefer you not to touch me. I feel someone caress my ear. Oh, boundaries is something you don't know of.
My fingers around them. And tear them off. If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice? It was a joke.
Oh, hilarious, dude.
I'm joking.
Okay. Quite the sense of humor.
Don't be scared.
I'm not. I'm lying.
How do you think my eyes look when our gazes finally meet? What will you find?
That is a grand assumption that our eyes will ever meet at all, ever. Ever.
Answer me.
Oh, I get to choose. Okay, what do their eyes look like? Broken, empty, lost. I don't know. I mean, he kind of sounds super sad. I guess broken?
They look broken.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
Maybe so. I'm always training my sight to stare at what's in front of me, searching for that one precious thing. It's what drives me to look inside places, such as this. But sometimes I strain so hard, little pieces seem to fall off my face,
Ooh.
one after another, making a cracking sound as they go. A sound like...
Ooh.
In my desperation, I always attempt to piece them back together. I kneel and search for the missing fragments of myself, but they are never there. Maybe the wind takes them somewhere out of my reach.
That sounds super, like, sad.
Makes
Yeah.
me sad. So sad, I put my hands where my eyes should be,
What?
and I borrow my
Ooh,
fingers,
let's not talk about this.
and I take it out. I take everything out.
That's so nasty sounding.
Every little piece that remains, harder, furiously, and wallowing in sorrow. I pray to whoever's listening to give back what's mine, to not make me lose more than I've already lost. I don't want to waste my time and search for more than I care for.
Oh, that makes sense though. Like, no one wants to waste their time searching for anything that doesn't really matter to them.
Yet no one delivers. No one is listening, and so I weep invisible tears until I can feel the sorrow no more. Hey, have you ever strained yourself so hard to see what you want to see that you end up blinding yourself to all?
Yeah, actually. I remain silent, but yeah, like, all the time, actually.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
I mean, sure, it sounds like they are.
Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes
Oh, no thanks. No thanks, no.
so you won't look at me,
Sorry.
even though your eyes are so pretty.
How would you know if I'm sleeping?
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearls
How do you know they're not football shaped?
and shiny like jewels.
How do you know they're not dull?
So pretty.
They could be totally ugly. A breath of cold air caresses my
It's
eyelashes.
fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent.
I mean, it could be more silent if you just leave. Ooh, don't breathe like that.
is?
No, I've never had one of those before.
Of course you know. You have one. Right there. At the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
I mean, it could be.
The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell. And sometimes... me.
I mean, I wouldn't really consider you bad. I mean, I would consider you, like, very troubled.
I can't open doors. I find them tricky.
Tricky.
Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me?
These are actual, like, issues. Like, these are actual, conundrums. You never know. Push or pull. Like, I don't know how many times I've been stupid enough to, like, push when I was supposed to pull, and vice versa.
Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens? If the wind pushes it close, what then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses, because that's all they are.
Wow.
What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in, so I search for a crevice or anything that might be open. Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere.
Sounds like a spider, because you know how they can, like, fold their bodies and they can fit in, like, the smallest places?
Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful, so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone.
That sounds, like, really sad.
Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there.
Oh, that sucks.
But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness,
Oh, man.
for someone to be at the other end, awake.
Aw, but it seems like he came to the wrong place, you know what I mean? I'm asleep. The exit is right behind you. You came in through that way, you can leave that way.
As if expecting me, but you won't look at me.
No, I'm sorry.
Even though you had your door open for visitors.
An open door doesn't mean someone is just welcome to come into my home.
Why is that? Are you afraid?
I honestly don't sleep with my door open. You'll never catch me with my door open. I don't like that. No. I mean, no.
Do I scare you?
I mean, you're starting to a little bit, yeah.
No, that can't be it.
I mean, it can be.
We have been chatting for so long.
You have been chatting for so long.
You haven't chased me out. That means you welcome me.
That also does not mean that. You are making quite the assumptions.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Something moves over my bed sheets.
you would reciprocate and grasp it.
That is a violation of my space.
I'm sure your hands are warm.
How do you know?
So very warm.
They could be freezing.
Because people are always warm.
That's a lie.
Hey, how do my hands look?
Do I get to choose that?
My warmth finally meets yours. How will it feel?
How do I know that you're warm?
Answer me.
Okay, I do. So as we saw with the eyes, it kind of like did some weird shit. So I'm going to say that they look, I don't want to say incomplete because I feel like maybe that's going to be some weird crap going on his hands. Deceitful, that scares me. What if it's like some weird, no. I guess tired is like the only.
They look tired.
Yeah. Oh, I was just talking about spiders, and that's what they look like.
That may be so. These fingers of mine have touched so many things. They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for something. The tip of my finger stands over the surfaces that I travel, and their sensations reach the core of my brain, be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall made out of rubbish.
His stories are
Caressing,
so sad.
grabbing, clawing. No matter the time of day, no matter if I'm awake or asleep, as if they had a mind of their own. Even now, they clutch onto the fabric of your bed sheets.
Oh, thanks for reminding me that you're a fucking creep. Oh, what are you doing?
They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other. The rustle of fabric against fabric, of skin against skin is irresistible.
I don't like him.
They want more.
Stop touching
They
me.
want to feel closer, to have it between them and around them. More and more and more. Sometimes, however, they can't reach as far as they'd like. That's when I lend a hand.
Don't touch me.
I take over and stretch, 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 and they grow. Maybe just the length of a fingernail every time, but they grow. Just so they can reach out, clutch what they want, and then throw it aside.
That is, like, relatable as hell, though.
Discarded and forgotten. That's why they are tired. Because they never stop seeking,
Interesting.
and most likely never will. Hey, have you ever stretched your fingers to grab a hold of something important, only to learn that it's been long out of your grasp?
Dude, this is making a lot of sense to me. Yeah,
Have you?
I have. I remain silent, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I know one person who hasn't, like, overextended themselves and got nothing. It's already been long gone. That really is sad.
These hands, are these my hands?
Sure, you sound so passionate about it.
Good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth.
Don't ask me.
Open your eyes
No, thank you.
so you won't look at me.
No, not right
Even though
now.
my hands could be the same as yours.
I mean, they don't look the same. Maybe, like, the story behind the hands, possibly.
Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin.
Ew, your skin.
Oh. Can you hear it?
Your heart?
My skin is pulsating.
He said his skin is fucking pulsating.
It has been long since this
You
happened.
need to see a doctor. That is not normal.
It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look.
Why is that so important?
But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer.
I mean, the odds are good.
Since I don't want to be judged.
If you don't want to be judged, then why are you asking what you look like?
I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not.
But if you don't know who you are or what you are, then that's the only way you're going to know if someone tells you. But if you don't want to be judged, then you shouldn't ask anybody to tell you anything.
It scares me.
I understand.
That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But
might.
If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled.
I don't know where both of us come into play here. Because it seems like this is all about you.
Just thinking about it, it makes me feel. Feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge.
Yeah.
Yet, they did.
How kind.
Simply because they could. It is weird to remember. Because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance.
The entire game. Okay, let me reiterate. The entire conversation you've been talking about how much you want someone to tell you how you look. But if you don't care about your appearance, then why are you asking me to open my eyes to see you and to tell you what you look like? That is such, like, it makes no sense.
I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much?
I mean, honestly, that's like superhuman of him or her.
Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes.
Stop with the skin.
There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body.
Ew.
And you inspect every crevice of mine.
Ew.
And you finally open those tight lips of yours to let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name.
I don't know, dude. Ew. The skin.
Makes me feel, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my
I'm
face.
so good, bro.
What does my expression, when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears, what will we convey to each other? Answer me.
Oh, okay, so we get to choose this. Now, my decision would have been like a cheerful smile. But being that the game is what it is, I feel like that would probably be a trick. A surprised grimace, that sounds horrible. But if I pick an emotionless stare, it kind of fits like the story he's been saying. So that's what I'm gonna go with, an emotionless stare.
An emotionless stare.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
Maybe so. Expressions are difficult. They require one's face to contort in many different ways. I am not capable of that.
Oh.
Everything about me is stiff.
Oh.
From the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change. Not in the way other people do. People interact with each other. They form connections. They experience thrills. A person becomes someone different with each passing second, turning old and perishing. However, I don't think I'm capable of any of those things.
That is super sad.
My journey began long ago. Longer than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die. Born and die. A person's existence tried to write a book, I could not fill a single page.
That's where we're different. I could write an entire novel.
It's not for the lack of memories, but rather because these memories mean nothing to me, save for a minuscule number. They're all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give to that which they care about.
Jeez.
Perhaps if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning, they would treasure it. But I cannot, no matter how I try. I can't see any worth in what I do.
Oh, shit. I wasn't really expecting this kind of conversation with a monster in a horror visual novel, but this is really deep.
And by extension, in what I am, I want for someone to tell me how I look. Yet, I don't see that as important.
You have to.
No one but me would care. So why should I care?
Because it's you. This is so strange.
But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things.
Everybody does.
Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling. And right now, I am feeling strongly. It's here in my pulsating skin.
He keeps saying pulsating skin.
You say my expression is emotionless, that it shows nothing. And if you say so, it must be true.
Dude, I don't know. I haven't seen you.
But soon you will see something. Because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey, have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath?
Yeah. I don't know anybody who really hasn't.
Have you?
Yeah. I remain silent, but totally. You know, a lot of people are quiet with certain things, and they stay quiet.
This expression, is this my expression?
I mean, we'll say yeah.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have truly helped me tonight.
Okay. Are you leaving?
These are my eyes.
You're kind of overstaying your welcome, even though you weren't welcome in the first place.
These are my hands.
Okay.
And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features, and you have helped me picture them all.
All right.
No one has done this for me.
Okay, you're welcome.
I feel a connection
The
with
feeling is not mutual, bro. It's not.
one born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth.
Do I?
It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
I mean, we've came this far without our gazes meeting, so I'm going to have to say no.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
I see, I understand. No, it's fine.
I know it's fine. That's what choices are.
You have still helped me by answering my questions.
Correct.
No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else.
Now he's making sense.
No,
What?
that is a lie.
Excuse me?
Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once.
What are you talking about?
Once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes?
I obviously didn't have to open my eyes to help you with your situation, so...
Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch.
What?
At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head.
Maybe it was.
You haven't opened your mouth,
I don't have to.
but you didn't need to.
You're right.
I can hear far, far beyond what most others can. And I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom
What do you mean?
You are like me.
How so?
We are the same.
How?
You too. Look for what's not there.
Oh.
You too. Reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar.
A liar?
The type that shows one thing and feels another.
Oh, yeah. I think I do that a lot.
But you made a mistake.
Did I?
I know you're lying.
How so?
Because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong.
Oh, how do you know if you have no mirror to see yourself?
I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression.
What are you doing?
They are maybe. They are yours.
What?
But I do not care. Not anymore.
That would make sense.
Open your eyes.
No, thanks. Because now I feel even more uncomfortable.
I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did.
You told me! Like, he asked, like, all of these questions.
So now, you will open your eyes
No.
and see me for what I truly am. You said so. Remember
What?
that in this room, you know how everything looks.
Dude, he was in my mind.
It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Oh, what the hell? Open your eyes. Oh my god, that's scary. I still don't want to.
You had your chance.
I did. I'm sorry. Can you leave?
It's not up to you anymore.
What do you mean it's not up to me? What?
You won't open your eyes. I will.
Something coils around my head. The pressure around my skull is unbearable. I hear something shatter. What?
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined.
No!
Tell me, my new friend.
I am not your friend.
What do you see?
I want to answer, but they've grabbed onto my head and won't let me talk. But what I see is... Oh, shit. I close my eyes.
That won't do. Open your eyes.
What?
Open them. Open them now.
Is he slamming my head?
Open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. It seems I did it again.
Again?
You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right? Then, this is farewell.
What the fuck?
Thank you for trying, friend.
What?
Even though you were a liar,
A liar?
I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look.
What?
Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
Is he just going to leave me here? Like, broken skull. I'm like a vegetable now. There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important, but I can no longer open my eyes. That was it? What? That was amazing. I absolutely enjoyed every single second of this. The voice actor, whoever you may be, oh my goodness, come read me a bedtime story, dude, because you are awesome. I love your voice. Although there was a lot of spooky aspects to the game, it was more of like a realization kind of thing for me. I kind of subconsciously picked things for the monster that kind of related to me. From the broken eyes to the tired hands, the expression. I mean, I kind of feel like I created my own inner demon. And I don't know if that's what the game was trying to do, but it did. And it was super creepy and really relatable. I really enjoyed playing this, and I kind of hope that more games do things like this because it was really kind of eye-opening. But anyways, if you guys want to try the game out for yourself, I will leave a link in the description below as always. And if you love my content, show my channel some love by subscribing, liking, and commenting below. Until next time, I am signing off. Bye guys.